All right. Happy Monday. It's Metta Monday time.
Welcome, everybody. So great to have you live, or those who are watching us from the future. Thanks for joining us. My name is Heath.
And I'm Nicole, and we're looking forward to sharing some healing moves with you this evening that inspire flow.
Yeah, Nicole and I had this really expansive forest bathing retreat where we were up in the mountains this past weekend and being filled with the autumnal leaves, seeing the transition in the seasons. And we were reminded about some of the qualities associated with autumn, according to traditional Chinese medicine, and some of the qualities that are associated with the metal element or the metal phase.
Yeah, this time of fall when things are we're watching the earth kind of go into hibernation, get a little colder, and start to let go. The leaves actually shaking off the trees.
And so one of the great things about the metal time of year, or folks who have metal as part of their constitutions, think of engineers, accountants, people who really like organization, they like structure. This time of year is a really great time to get organized for the weeks and months to come. As though we're preparing for the winter, we might need to reinforce our resources.
Yes. And it can sometimes get a little sharp and edgy as we try to keep those plans intact.
Yeah, just like metal would suggest, think of anything like a knight in armor. We've got sometimes metal has a slashing quality where we're just like, that's it, I'm finished. Like burning bridges kind of impulsivity could be a real slasher move. Or instead of on the offense, it could be more defensive, more shielding, like a wall around our heart or a cloak of invisibility. If I don't see and make contact, then nobody else will make contact, and then I'll be safe in my pre-organized mind.
And what fall invites us to do is to let go of those structures, still hold on to those structures in a way that support and nourish you, but also let go of the expectations and the assumptions that sometimes come along with those previous plans.
Yes. So remembering that expectations, assumptions, they have their own gravity of resistance. And so we can have orderliness, we can find order and even a semblance of control by changing how we breathe, how we move, how we touch, how we focus.
And emphasizing our own internal flow of energy, of chi, of blood, of movement helps our metal remember, hey, we can go with the flow of life and still have a really good time if my plans don't actually happen.
Yeah, or they don't go exactly according to plan.
Yes, there it
or
is.
detail. Yeah. So today, expanding into releasing some of the edgy, sharp corners of over-analyzed or over-reinforced plans to permit for a little softness, a little more fluidity, a little more ease.
So let's move into some ease and flow.
Yeah. So
backing up the camera,
if you
get
got some space,
space,
we're going to stand on up. You want to be in a position where if you moved your arms around, you're not going to smack the wall or your friends or anything like this. Nice open space. And we're going to work with some of the metal element or metal phase qualities that help reinforce the autumn season, our lung and large intestine organ meridians.
Yes.
I'll let Nicole start us off.
Okay, so let's reacquaint ourselves with the lung and large intestine, the two meridians associated with this time of year, and helping support, nourish, fortify them so they can be in balance. So we'll take a nice big inhale, bring our arms wide and bring your spine back, and then wiggle your thumbs.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
stimulate
wiggle,
that lung. And then on the exhale, we're going to bend forward. Nice forward fold, reach the arms back and behind you, and then again, wiggle your thumbs. So we're going to stimulate the movement of chi in your lung and large intestine meridian.
The lung meridian begins just under your outer collarbone and exits out the thumbnail. So whenever we move our thumb in this way, we help to open and expand not only the physical lung tissue, but a lot of the energy of releasing, letting go on the out breath, and inspiring, gathering that spirit, that essence, that elevation from life. So the breath of life. Keep wiggling your thumbs as you practice a little called drinking bird. Cacao. Open up those wings of the heart. And then exhale, drink from the essence of your presence. What illuminates, what lightens up, what inspires you most. Find the fluidity, find your flow.
One more.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Of course, everything could be done a little more gently or a little more deep. Find your Goldilocks expression.
And then pause. Notice how that feels in your back, getting that spinal fluid moving, get a little flexion, extension going, balancing yin and yang.
Yeah. You might. I'd like to do a little yin and yang and open up the side bodies.
Let's
So with our hands in front of our hara, our lower dantian sea of chi, palms up. We're going to inhale right up through center. Allow the hands to face your chest and then spiral up and look up. And then exhale, let the palms face down and then to your body as you bring this heavenly energy down. We're just going to help balance this a couple times. Inhale up, revolve the wrists, bend the elbows, open up the lungs 360 degrees, release and let go. These next couple, we're going to change the breath a little. So this time, inhale and hold your breath in, expand behind your heart. Exhale and allow your breath to hold on the out breath. Two more like this. Gather that earth energy, visualize the roots extending below your feet into the center of the planet, and then grab and gather that cosmic energy in through your body. This next one's a little different. This time as we lift up, inhale, hold your breath and lean a little left and right and really reach and bend the side body and then back through center. Exhale. Pause the breath out. How about two more like that? Inhaling up, hold the breath, lean a little more left and a little more right. Open up your side channels and then back to center. Exhale. Of course, you could hold longer or shorter. Keep it friendly. Keep it fun. Last one. Open up your lungs, your chest, your heart, your spine. You could go quicker, more vigorous, softer, slower. Exhale. Bring it all the way down.
I love that. It feels really good. Nice way to start to match your breath with our body movement. Let's continue doing that, creating more flow with our breath with a little bit of fountain energy. So we're just gonna bring the backs of our hands together and in line with our spine, pull up that fountain of chi up and out and around you. Exhaling down, you can even bend your knees a little bit. So we'll inhale up.
Feet about shoulder width apart.
Exhale out and down, soft knees.
We lost you guys.
Spine begins to kind of undulate and roll up a little bit as you do this.
Lost you.
So we're just nice little rolling up. Exhaling out and down, soft knees. Like a fountain of chi, a fountain of water, letting that energy just flow up and around you. Letting your breath just flow up and through you.
You might feel like you want to breathe a little quicker or slower than Nicole or I. But as we coordinate our breath with our movement, with our focus, we are knocking on the door of meditation when we begin to unite. The word yoga and healing have to do with wholeness. And we're uniting mind, body, heart, spirit, our movement, our breath, our focus.
And we can do this with one arm at a time. So let us now begin to move with one arm at a time. So I'm going to start with my right arm and lean to the right. And then inhale up to center.
Lead with your wrists. Let your fingers be slightly open to gather the chi.
Exhale to the other side. Inhale one way. Exhale the opposite way. And notice how you're starting to create figure eights. These nice little infinity symbols with your hands around your body. And then see if you can start to feel that in your hips and your legs as you transition your weight from foot to foot, creating a gentle figure 8 with both your legs, your arms.
And notice if there's any areas in your body, maybe areas you're healing or areas that feel sharp or edgy that might feel guarded or shielded. See if you can offer a little more breath, a little more circulation, a little more loving attention. Metta is the expression for loving kindness. So we're practicing expanding our capacity to give and receive more love inside and out.
Expanding into the flowing nature of your breath and your body. Expanding into the natural language of nature and figure 8s and spirals, matching that healing power, the infinite ways we connect with nature, with ourselves, with all that is. Let's do two more breaths. Moving meditation, a way to bring ourselves back into the flow of life.
Notice areas where you're not moving. Can you invite a little fluidity, a little flow, a little motion, a little movement?
This is the last one.
Yeah.
And back to center.
Mm.
Notice how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And let's add a little shaking.
Sure.
See where we are. Yeah, we got some time to shake like leaves off a falling tree. Falling leaves off a tree. There it is.
And what would you like to let go of here as we're moving around the corner of 2020? If there's been anything physical, mental, emotional, maybe you've been carrying or holding, now it's time to let it go. Maybe do some audible sighing out an open mouth. You could rock a little left and right. If you have happy knees and hips, you can even lift your heels up and let the gravity sink and anchor you into the earth. 3 more deep breaths. Can you really exaggerate your out breath as you, yeah, you can rock your chin forward or ear to a side. Let it go. 1 really deep breath here all together. Inhale deep. Let it go all the way.
And let's finish up with bringing your hands floating your hands right over your lungs. Smile to your healthy, strong, courageous lungs.
You could visualize the healing color for lungs, beautiful, crystalline, pure white light in, through, and around your lungs. You can visualize releasing any dark clouds, anything you don't need out an open mouth or out your pores, out your ears, your eyes.
And the virtue, instilling yourself with the virtues of your lungs. I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
Smile to your bright, white, shining lungs. I'm courageous. I am powerful. I am healthy. Now let's make a healing sound. The healing sound for your lungs is
like air coming out of a tire. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and see it out. I am courageous, healthy, powerful. 2 more. Don't forget the bonus feature of your smile. Good. Bring all that good chi either into your chest, your lungs, your heart, your belly. Maybe there's another area of your body that could use a little extra attention. TLC, give yourself that here and now.
Yum.
Ooh, I feel a little more
A
flowing.
little more,
Thank you, everybody,
more
for
movement, a
joining
little more
us.
chi.
Yeah, that was fun. We'll encourage you for the rest of the week. Can't we put the camera this way?
Yeah, sure.
For the rest of the week, be particularly curious about where there feels a little edginess, where there might be a little defensiveness, or maybe where there's some sharpness, and maybe begin to get friendly with generously inviting more breath.
More flow. How can I invite more flow? Is it with breath?
Is it with
Is it
some
with
movement?
Is it with some sounds?
Is it with just some touch, contacting, remembering that you're safe, you're present, you're flowing? And like we love to do when we finish up, if you're interested, you could drop to that gallery view. Turn on your camera if you want to be seen. You don't have to be, but do unmute if you're willing.
Yeah, it's so
And-
wonderful to see you all here. Thank you for continuing to join us. Mwah! We love you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank
Pam,
you.
Anna, Jamie Lynn, Karen.
Thank you so much for being
Annalise,
here.
Kitty, Meredith, thank you so much.
Keep spreading the love. See you next time.
Thanks,
Mwah.
Marla. Bye, Patricia.